As well you should. Now, that was 9 to 5, your hit. Last month, you reunited with the co-stars from the movie, Jane and Lily, at the Emmys, and you got a standing ovation. Was it the first time in ages that y'all had actually been together?
Well, actually, we see each other every now and then. I do charities for them. They do charities for me now and then. But that's the first time that we'd been together on a big screen like that since the movie. And we kind of walked out the way we did in the movie, me in the middle, them on each side. And we was thrilled to death. We got a standing ovation.
Yeah.
So it was great.
Someone else you go way back with is Miss Whoopi over here. She appeared in an episode of your variety show, Dolly, in 1987.
I vaguely remember that. Do you? I mean,
well, if you don't, we have a clip.
Of course.
Yeah, what did we do?
Let's say.
Like this really gorgeous hunkola like came up to me and said, "How are you?" And like I couldn't believe it. Okay, so I said like, "How are you?" And he said, "Fine." And I said, "Fine." And we said, "Fine." Okay.
Maybe I can tell you this in a way maybe you can relate to. I mean, like, you're only going to be like 14 and a half, you know? I mean, like, there's going to be like scads of like these really buff dudes in your life. So, I mean, don't be in such a hurry like to be so totally grown up, you know, time out, like hang up the phone, eh?
Okay, now, clearly she didn't heed your advice because Valley Girl is still here.
Wait, don't go there.
Yeah.
Don't make us redo that.
Do you remember working together?
Well, yeah, I love her. We've done several things together, but that was when I was doing the variety show. We were trying to do things that we thought were good, and for me to do some different things, and I don't know if that was good or not. Your part was cute.
We were managed by the
time.
same person, our friend and former manager,
Sandy
Gallen.
Yeah, we just lost him.
Yeah, we just...
and I miss him every day.
Yeah, me too.
But anyway, anyway, I was happy that you were on the show, and I'm happy to be on this show with you.
Okay, so I know they told you, but I may be your biggest fan in the entire world, and something has gone right in my life that I am on stage being able to talk to you. Okay, I want to show you something. This is my bedroom. We have a photo. And on my nightstand next to my bedroom, yes, those are steer horns. That's a photo of you signed. I'm obsessed with you. I have been to Dixie Stampede. I'm such a fan of your music. When I was 19 years old, I seriously considered getting breast reduction surgery, and I went to a plastic surgeon, and I ended up not doing it because I thought it didn't hurt your career, so it certainly wouldn't hurt mine. I have a little bit of a personal story to tell you, and thank you for letting me tell you this. So whenever anything is going hard in my life, I say your quote, the way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you have to put up with the rain. I didn't think I was gonna cry, sorry. And it's been a hard time for my family the last few months, and every morning when I would get up to go with my dad to his chemo and radiation, I would say that because it made me feel better. And then when we were driving up to our ranch in Cottonwood, I saw the most beautiful rainbow I've ever seen in my entire life that we have a photo of. It's right there. And
amazing.
I made my boyfriend pull over so I could take a photo of it, and I just thought it was a good omen, and I just want to thank you for being such an inspiration to me, and that quote really has helped me.
Well, thank you.
And I just want to thank you.
Hearing that all my life. That's so sweet. By the way, we love your dad. He's a true hero, and we love him dearly, and so happy to see you. And that's a saying that's followed me all my life. I used to hear that as a child. In fact, there's a couple of songs that's been written through the years about if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain, and it's so true.
And I
so true.
love that. Thank you again. It's not just me.
Thank you.
It's so many people, but you just gave $1 million to Vanderbilt Children's Hospital.
Yes, we did, and I was honored and proud to do that because my little niece, Hannah Dennison, my sister Rachel's daughter, and Richard Dennison, who works with me, runs my publishing company and sings in my background group. Well, when Hannah was 4, she got leukemia, and she had such good treatment at Vanderbilt Hospital, and so Dr. Oz came down the other day, and we took a trip through Vanderbilt, and while we were there visiting the children, I just felt inspired to just say, well, what can I do to help the kids? So that's what I did. And hopefully it will.
And talking about children, your new album, I Believe in You, is for children.
Yes.
It's for children. Why was it important for you to make an album for children?
Well, I've been writing songs for children all my life, and we have the Imagination Library program, my literacy program for kids, and we give books to children from the time they're born till they start school. And through the years, when we give out the books, I write songs based on kind of what the themes are. And so I accumulated all these songs, and then when Coat of Many Colors, the 2 movies I did this past couple of years, did so well, we got a lot of new kid fans. And when I was thinking about what to do now, and when we realized that we were just about to give away 100 million books, the 100 millionth mark with the book. So I thought, well, this is the year to do this.
Yeah.
And so in honor of Hannah, which there's a couple of songs in there, one's called Chemo Hero, and one's called Brave Little Soldier that I wrote about sick children. So in addition to all the fun stuff in there, that's uplifting songs about that, you know, that condition too. So
That's a lot of stuff.
it
100
is.
million, my God.
And all the money from this album goes to the Imagination Library to
Amazing.
put more books in the hands of more children.
Yeah, that's wonderful. It's great work. So, on another subject, your goddaughter, Miley Cyrus, is your
Oh, yeah.
goddaughter, and she and Jimmy Fallon recently did a recreation of Islands in
It
the
was
Stream.
good, too. Did you
Was
see
it
it?
good?
Oh,
well,
yeah.
we're playing it
there you
now.
are.
And, you know, I'm sure you liked it. You did this duet with Kenny Rogers back in 1983, right?
Yes, Islands in the Stream, one of the biggest records ever. And so that was thrilled to see her. I wish I was that tall.
That's all right. You make up for it in hair.
I do.
So
And in
Kenny-
spirit, I hope.
Of course. Now, Kenny's retiring, I heard.
Yes, and that's what he says.
At the end of this month.
Yes, and
and
we're
you,
ha-
what are you doing with him?
Well, they're having a big show at the Bridgestone Arena, I think in Nashville, and all the artists are singing his songs. Kenny's just going to be watching. He has so many hit songs through the years, so it should make they're doing a special. And of course, at the very end of it, I'm going to come out and visit with him. We'll tell some stories about the years we've recorded and traveled together, and then we'll sing some of the songs that we recorded. Certainly Islands in the Stream will be our last one, and we'll do a couple more.
What makes your relationship with him so special? Why
I don't
Kenny?
know.
What is it?
We just really bonded when we first met. He's from Texas. I'm from Tennessee, and there's an old famous song called T for Texas, T for Tennessee. But we were just kind of like kinfolk, and it was like he was just like someone I'd always known. And we both have a warped sense of humor, and we have a good time, you know, together. And I just love him to death. And I know I'm going to go over to his house and sing, so he's not going to retire with me.
And I'd like to very quickly mention, I went to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and I visited Dollywood.
Did you?
It was
Well,
fantastic.
come on,
Great.
This is a perfect time to come. We got something called Illuminates, and it's like fireworks and all through the fall, and then Christmas we have our wonderful
This
shows
kid
there.
from the
So-
Bronx loved it.
You did? Well, come on down.
So you were able to get Dollywood and all of the destruction out of the way and all the rebuilding
Yeah.
that you were doing.
Well, you're talking about the fires and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Well, we actually were lucky. We didn't get damage at Dollywood, but up in that area, up in Gatlinburg. But even Gatlinburg itself, the city is fine. So a lot of people think that we're still messed up, but we're back in
So they're
business. So
open.
come on back. We're
That's
open.
right. So thanks to Dolly Parton,
Yeah.
her new album, I Believe in You, is out now, and everyone in the audience, you know you're going home with a copy.